Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Major Jared Cooper, and on this episode of Between Two Banners, I'm interviewing Lieutenant Commander Ty Bowman, a student at Command and Staff College at Marine Corps University. We're going to talk about the Marine Littoral Regiment and the Composite Warfare Command construct, typically referred to by their acronyms, the MLR and CWC respectively. So with that, Ty, it's a pleasure to have you here, and could you tell us some more about your general ideas?
Sure, Jared, thanks for the invite, and I'm looking forward to sharing my ideas with you today. So the first idea, or the ideas I have, are based on the concept that the Commandant, General Berger, said the Marine Corps needs to shift from its land-based fighting it's been doing since really the Cold War to a more maritime or expeditionary force. Expeditionary force operating within the maritime environment in integration with the Navy. So the ideas I have for that is the MLR, which is being developed to do this operation, for it to operate within the Navy's Command Warfare Construct, the CWC, specifically as the Expeditionary Warfare Commander. And the second idea is that the MLR will operate in and from the Light Amphibious Warfare vessel, which is a new vessel we're being developed for these type of operations.
Okay, so when you're talking about those type of operations, so what sort of maritime security challenges do we face, and how is the modern operating environment for the Navy?
Absolutely. So the operating environment for the Navy has changed significantly. A lot of our adversaries have built sophisticated systems that include radars, anti-ship cruise missiles, operating in synchronization under what we like to call an anti-access air denial network. This network minimizes the ability of the Navy to operate close in. It prevents a little bit of our sea control that we're typically used to having. So to overcome this, the Navy developed a concept called distributed maritime operations. Now, this operation provides us the opportunity to flood the adversary's network with a significant number of units operating in cohesion with each other. The MLR has the opportunity to operate with the Navy under DMO construct and provide an excellent ability for the naval service moving forward.
And to really try to regain that sea control, or at least for limited times. So.
Absolutely.
So where are we currently within the development timeline of the MLR and potentially how to implement this?
So the MLR itself is moving along. The MCITIC describes it as a unit with 1,800 to 2,000 Marines made up of three main elements. And the elements will be, you'll have a littoral combat team, which is kind of like your infantry. You'll have a littoral anti-air battalion, which is kind of like your artillery, and then you'll have a littoral logistics team. Now, each of these teams will come together to bring an anti-air, anti-ground element that will be able to operate within the enemy's weapon engagement zone, which is critical to what we want to do here.
So really, it's pretty much all-encompassing, multi-domain suitcase, little package capability that fits directly in. And is that how you see the Marine Corps best contributing to this naval fight, is through the MLR?
Absolutely. And when you take the challenges I described, given the anti-access air denial network that we face and the capability that the MLR brings to the fight, you nest the MLR under the Navy's CWC construct as the Expeditionary Warfare Commander. Now, so the way this CWC construct works is you have an officer in tactical control who provides some centralized guidance, some centralized planning, but then he gives the mission control and execution to the individual warfare commanders. So the idea is that the MLR will be acting as the Expeditionary Warfare Commander in cohesion with the Air Warfare Commander, the Surface Warfare Commander, and all the other warfare commanders that operate together. What they'll do is the individual units, when they receive mission or directive from the officer in tactical control, those commanders will work together and to operate in their command and control construct. The greatest thing about this is what we currently have, we operate together all the time now in our ARGMU construct, but that has a supported commander relationship that is very strict and change based on specific timelines. The CWC construct won't require that. It moves, the ability to move from supported to supporting commander is instantaneous based on the mission you have and the target set that you've been given. So it gives the Marines a real opportunity to operate integrated with the Navy in the maritime environment. Now, the second part of this is operating from the Light Amphibious Warfare vessel. If the MLR operates from an ARG, it doesn't provide us anything more significant than what the MU does. But now, if you give the MLR their own operating ships, the Light Amphibious Warfare Vessel, which will have a crew of about 100 and can hold a significant number of personnel and can operate inside the littorals or out or in the big ocean, and will bring to the MLR anti-ship cruise missile and different batteries that will provide the MLR the ability to incorporate with the larger ARG when they come to operate as part of the CWC structure, but from these law vessels. And this really does support our Expeditionary Advanced Base operations as well.
So that's perfect, and it's great to know that this is actually in development, and just the way to integrate it with the command structure that you mentioned that is so fluid, and then the capabilities that are scalable, that really does provide for a more robust capability. And once again, you know, like the Commandant mentioned, it's all about the naval integration, and here we are doing that today as part of the Innovation Summit and having these good discussions about how we're actually going to potentially approach future problems collectively. So once again, Ty, thanks for being here today. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely, Jared. Thanks for the invite, and I look forward to talking to you more about my ideas.